Hello, let's talk about the father who did this to his child. This man was said to be held from Isu local government in Imo State. This news made headlines sometimes beginning of this week. When I came across it, I had to read through and then I discovered what happened. The story had it that this baby you are seeing is just 2 months old. 2 months old, my beautiful people, and ended up getting this from the father. Just 2 months old baby. The little miracle was said to be crying while the father is sleeping. When he got up, he had to use hanger on his arms. He used hanger to stop him from crying. You can imagine a baby of just 2 months old. 2 months into this world, you are using a plastic hanger on him just for him to stop crying. You have a child, the baby is crying and you are comfortable sleeping and getting up. The only thing you can do is to get a hanger, is to look for a way to calm him down, and the best way you can calm him down is using an object on him. What kind of father is that? What kind of father would do this to the child? Now my point is this. As a father, when your child is crying, what is the best option? What can you do as a father to stop your child from crying? Let's put it that the mother is not there. Are you going to use an object on him? Are you meant to use something on him, or are you meant to bring your baby and pamper him and get him to sleep while you enjoy your lovely sleep? Now the reverse is the case in terms of this Mr. Amatobi. Now I ask myself, you have a child. This is something almost like a lot of people out there are praying for. A lot of people out there are going for midnight cries. They are fasting just to have. God gave you this beautiful baby that I am seeing here, and you ended up doing this to him. Imagine growing up, seeing yourself having one arm. Trying to make inquiries, you discover that your father is responsible for your disability. That your father is the cause, is the reason why you don't have 2 arms just like others. Now I ask, will you be able to forgive that father of yours? Will you be able to welcome him into your life? This is what we should ask ourselves, like in the next 20 years, how will this child be feeling? How will he be feeling about his father and about the society altogether? The 20-year-old mother is left now to cater for this child until this child is grown. Even when he is grown, she has a lot of work to do. She has a lot of work to do. She has to be the one helping this child almost like all through his life until he's able to get someone to marry to continue from where he stopped. You have this child everybody is clamoring for, and the best way to father your child is to hurt him. Should we say that he did this intentionally, or should we say that he didn't know that it will get to this extent? Now why we know that somehow he did this intentionally, because you saw that your baby. I asked, did he do this intentionally? Yes, he did. He did, because when he noticed that this baby's hand was swelling up, all he could do is to get some little thing to tie the hand. He did not just tie the hand. Instead of seeking for help, he ended up locking them inside the house. He did not just lock them inside the house. He went away with the mother's phone so that she cannot be able to contact anybody, so that she cannot be able to seek for help for complete 4 good days. And after 4 days, she was able to figure out a way to ask for help. Now, will we say that he didn't do this intentionally? He did this intentionally, and he has to face the law. he has to face the law for what he did to this innocent baby that doesn't know what is happening in the world, but growing up into disability and discovering that his own father is responsible for what he is going through. People with two arms have not been able to find something doing, how much more one arm? Now, on getting to the hospital, they discover that the hand has gone beyond cure. The only thing they can do is to remove the arm. They removed it, and the baby ended up like this. This is someone's beautiful and well created child by God, but he ended up, I don't know how he will be able to live with it. How can he live with the fact and seeing this child every day, with the fact that he is responsible for what the child is going through? I mean, as a woman, I don't know if she will be able to continue living with that same man, or is there anything they are not telling us? How shall we that this woman has not been living all this while, but she keeps? I'm well aware that he will face the law, but then again I ask, will the law that he's about to face, or the law that he's facing now, be able to bring back the arm? Will he be able to bring back this baby's hand? All through his life he will live with just one arm, my beautiful people. In as much as you are praying for the right man for yourself, in as much as we are praying for the right woman for ourselves, let's also pray for the right father for our children and the right mother for our children. I know it's not easy out there when it has to do with marriage or co-parenting, but let's always ask God for the grace. And I pray that God give this woman the strength to push through in this phase of her life, and God give her the strength to push through with all this, because it's not going to be easy at all. It's not going to be easy, even in such a time as this, and even in the nearest future is not going to be easy. Let's all be careful out there. Okay guys, thank you for listening to me, and thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following my page. Thank you for inviting your friends, your well-wishers, and your frenemies. Everybody should join my page. Okay, all right, God bless you all. Bye.